Hey, Lake Daddies, welcome back to the stream. Your boy's back with another episode of Biomutant. As always, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. If I get notified of your subscription, I'll shout you on the next video. And please let go. Let you know what I'm dropping next. Alright, guys, so I have this feeling that this is going to be it. This is the last Biomutant video. I'll be taking a couple days off because Final Fantasy VII Remake is Integrate will be dropping this following week. So I'm going to be getting ready to do that, maybe drop a couple like boss missions or whatever, get back into Final Fantasy VII Remake. As always, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. If I get notified of your subscription, I'll shout you on the next video. Let's just jump right into it. Whoa, yep, this game's still get updated for the PC. Hi, I can't stand. I did some upgrading my sheet. If you guys haven't already, check out my walk across the map for Biomutant. Took me a good hour, and I don't know, the game comes out pretty nice. I can't stand.
Out of Date says there'll be consequences of the war, but there are more pressing matters at hand. The last World Eater has been left undisturbed with the tree, while you focused on the war. He guessed someone with your dark perspective and key would prioritize resolving the tribe war before facing the World Eaters. Regardless, Out of Date is grateful the tribe war is over. Out of Date understands the road has been rough, but you already know what's left to end this journey, and it'll be tough. You're the only one that's strong enough to face the last World Eater. The New World Order can only be achieved by someone with a dark perspective.
So if I chose light,
that means letting the final World Eater attack the tree too. Only time will tell what the future holds, and if it will bring a lasting peace for those that make it to the end. Out of Date says the word about what you've done so far is spreading. The tribes haven't lost hope yet. He appreciates what you've done so far, but unfortunately, he's had urgent news from his friend Wiz in the Northwest. He knows you're good-hearted enough to give Wiz the support he needs.
Wiz my pants.
He says he'll point you in the right direction, but finding Wiz and making sure he gets what he needs is up to you.
Sure.
That doesn't sound good. Out of Date's hunch is real. The Merc Puff is up next.
Merc.
Out of Date says that Wiz is worried now that the Northwest World Eater is stepping up its activity.
I'm worried too.
He explains that Wiz is working on an undersurf vessel in order to get to the World Eater, but needs help.
Of course,
to
a
get
fucking
it done.
submarine. Whoa, that's far. It's part of the map I haven't been to.
Out of Date suggests that you should head northwest as fast as possible and see what you can do to help.
I was hoping I could fast travel
He's
to
happy
it.
to help. Says talking to you was interesting.
Wiz the Tinkertonker. I can't stand.
Wuz isn't easy on the tongue, but I think he says he's happy to see a friendly face. Not too many of those around these days. Says it's good to see you again. He's Wiz. You might remember him from the old days when he let you try his octopod?
Octomom?
Wiz remembers you were such a cheery kid, and he's glad to see that light hasn't faded.
Bro, I've
you,
literally been the worst person ever.
But Wiz understands it was a long time ago.
Why
And
Lupa
memories
Lupin?
get murkier the deeper you go.
I've killed Lupa Lupin.
They've been here for you since you were a kidling, but when you left, you also chose to distance yourself from everyone that cared for you. Wiz says our memory keeps things for us, preserves them until we are ready to face them again. He knows you've returned to face Lupa Lupin, and that confrontation is as inevitable as the tides. He's not surprised that the loss of your family could plunge you into the depths forever, but you've always been able to rise like a bubble to the surface, no matter what. He knows that though the tides of history may push you, he feels you've deserved revenge because of how you were wronged. You've suffered enough to make him pay.
Oh,
Why are they still talking about
that is deliciously dark.
Lupa
You
Lupin?
need less dark, no more.
Yes, the dark is as easy as
Just spit it out, please.
awfully
my
good
God.
to me.
Bro, I'm literally almost done with the fucking game.
Asks if you ever think about freedom and whether any of us really has it. Did you make the decisions that brought you? Glad to hear that. He only wishes he was that sure about himself. Sad that the world is close to death. Wonders if he might be able to hold out a bit longer in an octopod. Wonders why you felt like kicking the world so hard when it was already down. Fascinated you wound up working with the Jagni. He thinks of them not as makers, but takers. Just wishes they'd collect their own things instead of taking
This
them
sucks,
from
dude.
others. But that's not nearly as important as this. Wiz says that you should let the past dwell in the depths, but there's something else down there too, gnawing at the Tree of Life. He's named it the Merc Puff. This is why he's Tinkertonkering with the octopod. But the lid
Tug
got
twister?
stuck,
That's what I
so
call
he
your
needs
mom.
a big enough tug twister to open it up and let you a-going. He can't leave the surge station. Getting that tool will help turn around the situation for sure. It'll definitely help him unshut the hatch.
What? Love that. Love that, dude. I always love when you can't dodge. I'm gonna die.
Don't want to point a finger, but the Mecha Stadium is near here.
Fantastic, dude. Honestly, dude, it's like sometimes fighting certain enemies is not even worth it. Like, these guys are way too fucking fast. Too fast, too big.
Locked solid.
Bro, I could break that fucking door.
I think so. It's not.
Oh, that's a creepy fucking mask.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
What? Oh. Woo. Oh, there's an enemy in there. Looks like he was humping something. Humping something. Oh, never
You
mind.
need to loosen the bolts without unsettling it. That's it. The tug twister's loose. Let's hope it turned the grabbing hand into a helping hand, too.
That's good. Built in. Whoa! Holy guacamole!
You need to line up the switches so they match. Just a few moves left. Make them count.
They already fucked up.
You need to line up the switches so they match. Bristles like the hair of one electrified. You need to line up the switches so they match.
Wonder if that did anything. Really?
Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework.
This looks slow as fuck. Wait, that's my boy? Yeah, that's my boy. Do we just return always? Or do we need that actual thing? Banned. Banned! Yeah, I would never like use this thing. Oh. Shit.
He believed the tug twister would do the trick, but now realizes brute force won't do the trick. You need something slick. Well, he means slick, as in greasy.
Your fur's shiny.
He says the lid should open if you sprinkle grease it. Problem is, he's all out.
What a coincidence.
He stresses that you should come back as soon as you've retrieved the grease sprinkler. Wants you to think of it as a black tar spritz.
Pants. Hello. Hey, that was weird. Wow.
Choo Choo knew you would make it to him one day. All you had to do was follow the steel path. The rails might be getting rusty, but eventually they all converge on him. Claims rails are like rules. If you follow them the way you're supposed to, everything good in life can roll your way. Says you followed the rails to where you need to be, but tracks have switched. He thinks you're on a dark path right now, but there's no reason you can't find a wheelhouse and get yourself turned around.
Game's almost over, buddy.
Whichever way you go, he wants you to know that the rails never steer you wrong. Wants to know if you've ever regretted taking one track in life instead of another. Likes your sureness, the way you keep at it like a chug-chug with no way to reverse. Feels like the world's on a runaway chug straight over a cliff. Says the world might have lasted longer if you hadn't stomped on the go pedal so hard. Thinks you shouldn't work with the Jagni. They once
too
tried
fucking
to
late.
bolt one of their masks to his face. They did an awful job of it. Took forever to get, but let's not get derailed. Says he's surprised to see anyone this far out, but sometimes the wrong... As you can see, he didn't plan to make a stop here, but now that he He's been off track since the world started dying, but he's trained his mind to stay positive regardless of the situation. Thinks that's fine, but there's no path in this world. He's convinced the tracks are like the paths are.
Holy shit, dude, I don't give a fuck!
And needs a new wing nut. Wing nuts are easy to find, as they're fitted on any in-front chugger. Says there's...
Well, speaking for the Dark, we approve.
Can't believe they let you manipulate.
You're just jealous that you're no...
Who would want to be good at
winners?
I don't know what the fuck, dude. Why is everything so far? Okay, so this one's kind of close to, this. Note. The newt. The newt. I can't see it. These things don't get hurt, huh? Can't hurt anything that doesn't want to hurt you. Love that. Love games with no fall damage. Hate games that have fall animations, though. I make it seem like you got hurt. I can't see him. Master Dunk. Got a big old fat ass. I like a big old fat ass. Oh. Why, dude? Why you keep on fucking falling?
The wing nut chug tunnel. It goes on forever.
I don't think it does. Oh, that's a sexy hat. How the hell? Wait, I'm fucking fighting in the fire. Nice. How the fuck do I get back up there? Whoa. Some pillies, some zannies. Some more pills. Don't know what that is. Why can't I dodge, dude? Is this a suicide bomber? Great. Love that. Oh. Do you think they can only hire one English voice actor? That's why they have a narrator.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Ah! Bless me, the bug! Oh, I got the wing nut, so I gotta get out of here. Oh, no, Mom, Horse was waiting for me. Choo-choo. I can't stand. What up, pussy?
Choo-Choo says he knew you'd come through. If someone makes a stop at your station, it's for a good reason. But he understands no one gets their tracks greased. He'd be happy to part with his spare grease sprinkler, as he keeps it safe in a box on the handcart, in case of emergency. Choo-Choo says you should. It's a versatile tool. He's convinced you'll put it to good use, as there are lots of stuff. Says he's glad to see it in good hands.
Can you feel that? It's getting dusky in here.
Hold up! There's no need to...
Sounds like you're just flat out lazy.
Lazy, because I fight against the...
Because you're against just getting...
I honestly don't give a fuck anymore, guys.
Choo-Choo says he can't wait. Says good.
Seems dramatic. It's a weapon?
You shouldn't worry about smashing up the box. Choo-Choo says he feels strongly about helping him. He's convinced there was a bigger reason you met. He believes you've got what it takes to make a difference. He's witnessed it himself. Figures everyone chooses. Choo-Choo's thrilled you found the Ark. Just imagine how much faster than a... Needs no rails, no road. With the world ending and all... Hopes you'll be careful. Wonders who you might call a...
So what we have here is someone looking for a way out if everything...
I'm so glad you chose that.
We are better...
Being alone is not the...
The end must just...
It's the only good thing I've done, because I kind of like this guy.
Choo-Choo says he's ready to pack up and... Says you should take...
I can't stand. Wait, so I'm gonna go take a whiz in my pants. Whiz in my pants, bitch, whiz in my pants. So I'm gonna fucking this up. Sweet little girl, you be killing him. This better be it, dude. I want to fight this fucking last world leader and end this game.
Wiz says that there's no plan to confront the Merkpuff until
Oh
the
my
Ark
god!
is properly armed. He's happy. He says his old friend Boom. There's a rumor that some of Boom's pyro sticks... You should keep an eye on the horizon for pyro. It's like a...
Alright, in all honesty, I think we're about done with this episode. We'll do another one later. Alright guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. If I get notified of your subscription, I'll shout you out in the next video. And please ring the bell, let you know when I'm dropping next. Links in the description, link to taking my Facebook and Instagram, Venmo, Streamlabs, PayPal if you want to donate help to the channel. And you guys have a fantastic day.